Good morning. Good morning and welcome back to Being Barker in 2022. Now let me just start by saying I feel like I kind of failed. December, not December as in like we made a lot of fun memories. I just didn't find it incredibly entertaining to show. I was doubting myself. I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to make them like the most epic. I watch a lot of vloggers, not a lot, but I watch some vloggers who've done like Vlogmas and stuff. So theirs were like so epic and always so fun and blah, blah, blah. I have 3 children. We're a 1-income family. We have to strategically do things in order to like spread out our money and our time. So it just wasn't always the most exciting thing. I could have done better, but anyway, so all that to say, it's a new year, a new me. I've had a lot of revelations in the past couple days about my confidence level and what I'm gonna share, and if I'm gonna continue doing YouTube, if I'm gonna actually commit to it and do it better. All that will be updated throughout the video. But first, breakfast. It is 8, wow, it's only 8 o'clock. I'm crushing it today. Today will be getting my life together in January.
That was on top, correct?
I think so. Ooh, those muscles aren't just for show, are they? Yeah, double check. Yep. Thank you, kind sir. All right, and what are you about to do?
Take a little ice bath.
So if you don't follow Ben on Instagram, he last year did 50 reps of abs, 365 days. So all of 2021, he did 50 reps of abs every day, a new ab movement. Today, this year, that's like horrible lighting. Come this way. Nice. Oh, there we go. That's good. This year, what are you doing?
I'm doing a 5-minute cold exposure every day. Mostly ice baths or a cold shower or just hanging outside in the cold. Supposedly has a bunch of health benefits, and I also just thought it'd be good for traction on social media.
How's it going? I'm just gonna drink my warm tea. Maybe grab a blanket.
Did we get some sunlight today? It's a good day.
Good day. You're so positive. You barely fit in there, huh? Fall all the way down, you pansy.
Give me a minute.
Welcome to Chats with Ben and Kimmy.
I like it.
Anyway, I just wanted to have us both sitting here real quick to talk about 2022 and what, not like New Year's resolutions or...
I hate New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little played out. I feel like it's a good idea to set goals and
yeah, for sure.
For the new year, but yeah, so for us, like look down, or move that way. This is the year where dreams come true in 2022. That's what we have decided. You may come back now. So you want to talk about your job?
Yeah, we're just making bold moves. Yeah. I had a great job, a great boss, great coworkers, great employees, and I just wasn't happy. I think just because I was an employee and because my schedule was the exact opposite of Kimmy and the kids. Mm-hmm. And like ultimately my goal is to like, I want to have a career that I love and do what I love, but I want to spend a lot of time with my kids while they're still at home, and I wasn't getting to with my job. And so I quit it with no plan whatsoever. And it was also a timing thing because the new year was coming, and in fitness, I felt like it would have been unfair to leave after the new year started. Yeah. And so I got the ball rolling a few months early and got the right people in place.
Yeah, and this wasn't anything that was planned at all. Mm-hmm. Fully a God thing, because all of a sudden it was like, this needs to stop. It had been building up. Yeah. Stress between the two of us. I was tired of you not being home and with the kids and doing most... It's like he was here for a break. Everyone thinks, for all you people who think it's okay to message the guy who knows fitness or that their hours are perfect or they get to be home all the time, they work their butts off, okay? They're working when everyone else is getting home and getting off and having their breaks for the day. They're up before you're up. They're working during your lunch hour, and they're working while you're having dinner with your kids and family. So it's not an easy job. And for him especially, he had so many jobs that he didn't have to be there with the people to do. that even while he was here with us, he was still working. I don't want to harp on it. We've moved on. It was great. I still wear their stuff at 45. It was great. Great job. Great people. Wonderful. But for the phase of life we're in, it was just not doable anymore.
Yeah, like our kids are starting sports in the spring, which is now. And I was just like, I'm not gonna miss that.
Yeah.
I just won't. And so we just talked about it. I told her one day, and I was like, I think I need to move on. And she said, okay, do it. Like, no hesitation whatsoever. She was just like, do it. And the very next morning, and because, you know, I was very close with my boss and still am. And so it was important for me to leave on good terms. And so, you know, I gave like a 6-week notice and worked with them through it. But all that to get to, we don't really have a plan.
We don't have a plan. We're trying and doing good. I feel like it not being too stressed or worried about what's going to happen because of how it all fell. Like I said, it was a full God thing. Like none of that could have happened the timing that it did. And then in the money that we had coming from other avenues at that same exact time, which provided us the flexibility to be able to do that, was fully because of God. So we just know that there's going to be awesome things in 2022. Dreams are coming true, and it's going to be awesome. He's got big dreams, big dreamer, always have been. Me, I'm like, bring it back down here, bring it down to here. So my thing this year is I'm praying and like trying to find out what is my dream, because, and not that being a mom isn't a dream, because it 100% always has been what I've only ever wanted to do. Even as a little kid, I was that little girl who was like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a mom. That was me. So I'm doing that, loving it, great. But I only have 2 more years.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years before I have all 3 of my kids in school. And even with just him at home now, I'm getting a little antsy. I don't want to wish away the last 2 years of him being at home. I want him to have the same experience as the other 2 did with me being at home with him always. But I can start dipping my toe in a little bit more, like I have with my little job I have now. And I just want to do more, and I want to do it well. And I think, not 100% sure, but I think it's YouTube and doing stuff together more. Because up till now it's been me and been watching me craft or make food. And it's been great, but now he has more time to be involved and in the videos, and he can help be my little camera boy sometimes, but more with the both of us. So
we just don't want our kids to graduate high school and to have a bunch of what ifs.
Yeah.
Like, this might blow up in my face, and I keep joking with people and saying, like, if you see me working at Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru, like, you're gonna know it didn't go well. But like, I think a lot of people get like 10 years or 15 years down the line, like, wow, I wish I would have tried to do something non-traditional, and just neither one of us.
It's terrifying.
We're not traditional job type people. I can't sit at a desk for 8 hours a day. I can't.
Even though I just got a nice desk.
Yeah, we did get a nice desk.
She's lovely.
So we're just decided to give it a go, and like, worst case scenario, like, there's always normal jobs out there in a couple months if I have to.
You can get one, but while we have the flexibility to reach for the stars and to use the time to not just quickly get another job that's going to pay the same amount so that we're like safe, we're going to be bold is the right word. Thank you.
You're welcome.
To be awesome in 2022. So anyway, that's just an update. It's also a challenge for myself for January specifically. Do a drum roll. It's no spend January. If you know me, and if you've watched this, it's easy to tell. I like to buy stuff. It doesn't know. Oh, I thought you were going to point at something.
No.
And I think I was explaining to Ben the other night, as a stay-at-home mom, or, you know, especially when he was working all the time, and I felt I do this because never truly was it like that. Neglected or like underappreciated at times because it just didn't have the time. When I'm sad or I'm upset, I go buy crap. And it's not healthy, and it's not a great way to use our one income. And it's a problem. Not like I need to go see somebody, but like I'm just realizing that it actually is a problem. And it's like fighting about money is not a good time. So so 2022 January, starting off with no spend January. We've declared it no spend, what was it, July or June or something? Like a weekend I went and bought like 3 plants. So I can do it. We're already 5 days in, only 25 more to go. And instead of going and finding little crap that I need, I'm going to laser focus on all of the things at the house that he can help me with, or that I can do on my own, that I don't need to buy anything for, like cleaning out the garage.
Let's do that.
it needs to get done. And we don't have to spend money to do it. Just your
We
labor.
do love getting rid of stuff.
We love
it.
getting
We
rid of
love
stuff.
decluttering and just like throwing stuff away or
We're not-
selling it is even better.
Even better. We're not sentimental. We're not super sentimental. There's like very few,
few
things, but it's not a lot. And I'm not a pack rat. I wouldn't say. I'm very happy to throw away all my kids' artwork and crap. I save like the first of their things and like try to scrapbook some stuff, but I don't just put it in a box. Anyway, I don't just want to have piles of crap and be like, oh, look at all these memories when we didn't need it. So anyway, no spend January. And I'm saying it out loud. You can help me hold to it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to like clean. Everything's going to be so clean and organized around here by the end of January. Let's go. Anyway, that was basically it. I just wanted to show the people you and to show them that you're going to be more involved.
I'm here.
I feel like we're better together. I'm funnier when I have someone to make fun of.
My TikToks always do better when you're in them.
Because I make fun of him. That's another thing. Before we go any further with this combo here, say what you said the other day about my humor.
I don't even remember. I just know that you make fun of me a lot.
Yeah, so he loves it.
There's an episode of The New Girl where a lady's being mean to Nick, and he's like, quit being mean to me or I'm going to fall in love with you. That's basically...
That's how I got him. I love him fully, but how I was raised in the household I grew up in, if you don't tease each other, then you don't care about the other person. And my mom, when I said it to her, the joking thing we said the other day about how I'm just mean funny, that's how I grew up. Like, if we ignore you, I don't care. If I'm teasing you, it's because I think you're awesome and I want to like have banter with you. So Larry, that means we're good because we do that all the time. But anyway, yeah, so my teasing him is out of love, so I don't want anyone to come at me.
We built our relationship upon that. The first weekend we ever hang out, she came to Arkansas to visit me, and we had made a joke about like the Grinch movie, the Jim Carrey saying I loathe you.
Yeah.
And as she was leaving, I like leaned into the window and I was like, I loathe you.
No, it was on the car ride.
And she misheard me and thought I said I love you, and she was like, excuse me? I was like, no. I loathe you. And so like before we ever said I love you, it was just
we talked about how much we hated each other.
And like when she was leaving, we had a great time that weekend, and she was like, God, this weekend sucked.
Yeah. So the car ride to my car, we rode from my car or from his place in his car where I'd parked mine, and it was like silent. I was sad. I didn't want to leave. We were both kind of like awkward, like didn't know what to say. And then, I don't know if you said it first or I did, but I was like, God, I'm so glad this weekend's over.
Yeah,
I can't wait to go home. Like, and that just like broke the ice for us. And that's always
forever been like that.
Forever been like that. Like, I find him commenting on what I eat, like fat jokes, except for one time of the month, if you know what I'm saying. Fat jokes are hilarious to me. He always, if he catches me eating, he say it.
I'm like, oh, it's feeding time.
Yeah. And it's hilarious. So don't ever misconstrue our relationship humor because we both find it funny. Okay, sometimes it might not sound funny to other people, but we think it's hilarious, and it's how we show our love. Especially me. You're nice. I'm just mean, and you like it. Anyway, 2022, starting it off, more Ben and Kimmy combo action over here on the Being Barker channel. Less about me, more about us and family stuff and whatever we're getting up to. So I hope you'll follow along, and I hope you'll like some of the new content coming at you, which will be more combo stuff, some workout stuff, in his ice bath stuff. I'm not getting in there, but I'll make fun of him and mess with him while he's doing it.
No look, high five.
Oh my God, it worked. All right. Thanks for watching. I forgot how to end the video. No. You gotta say like, we're gonna upload once a week, probably Sundays. Does that go with you?
Yeah, sure.
Sunday's a good day. Probably upload once a week on Sundays. Subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.